We never talk about regulating other companies or this company. We always, as I already said it, intervene in a field where there is a proof that regulatory measures will contribute to create an ecosystem where we have level playing field and where we can really contribute to build this trust of citizens for small and medium enterprises to grow. That's the intention of the European Commission, and that's why the first action of all our initiatives is always based on our European citizens, on the capacities and specificities of European sectors. And please take as example the GDPR for the protection of personal data. We were so criticized how hard regulation it is, and now what's happened with the last examples of Cambridge Analytica. So that's my intention. I would like to have a Europe as a leader because our approach is based on values and principles. And when we talk about the protection of personal data of our citizens, the promotion of the work of our creators, that's something really important for us as Europeans.
I guess the question I have is, have you ever had a moment where you've paused and thought, someone on the other side of the Atlantic might say, this is unfair, and that someone is a man that can impose tariffs and sanctions at the slip of a pen? Is that, in your job, do you ever think, what are the political ramifications of this decision outside of Europe?
But that's why we have a regular dialogue with our partners. We never take a decision just looking in our own home. For sure, that's I already said it, internet needs to stay an open and free space.
So how does it feel, though, when those partners take decisions that they haven't consulted with you on?
But we have a regular
No, I'm not saying necessarily in
dialogue.
the tech sector. I'm talking about steel and aluminium, for instance. You're saying we don't impose regulations on US companies without talking to the US, but clearly the US is taking measures against Europe that they haven't necessarily consulted sufficiently with the European Union on.
Yeah.
How does that make you feel?
But that's our sovereignty to take the decisions for our citizens and for our continent. So I think that Europe, thanks to new technologies and digitization, can affirm this leadership because, yes, we don't have so much platforms, but we are the #1 in robotics, we are #1 in artificial intelligence, and we would like really to continue in this field.
You obviously then
But for the added value of our approach, when we talk about robotics and artificial intelligence, that we have rights, we have values.
Hey everybody, it's Hadley Gamble from our new CNBC Middle East Bureau in Abu Dhabi. Thanks for stopping by. Now to watch more, you can try one of the videos that just popped up on your screen. And don't forget to subscribe.